gypsy market. Nobody ever made the journey or lived to tell about it. So on one cool night, 3 boys stood it up to see this local legend, to treat their eyes to the sights beyond, and to finally put an end to it. It's the Miniverse. So open up your ears and hear what these boys discovered. What these nasty gypsies were hiding from the others. A jar of horse radish that turns a boy into a man. And an HDMI cable that protects you from the dangers of the land. This is the Miniverse.
Well, you know how yesterday I put out the tweet saying, "Hey, send us stuff to talk about."
Yeah.
We got nothing.
You know what?
In fact, what we actually got was an invitation to a presidential dinner in Washington D.C.
Well,
Who sent that invitation?
I don't know. I think it was a spam one.
well, I'll tell you what. I'll go to it. I'll let you guys know. I'm the closest to DC. I'll get a press pass, whatever the hell I need to
Ride
get.
your bike.
Yeah,
Ride your bike over there.
It's
I'll
also
get it
$40.
there. I'm not gonna go to that. I'll just,
That was the biggest thing. They're like, "Oh, you're invited to this massive dinner thing. It cost you $40."
I think the only way I'd go to that, like, if they have burritos, that's the only way I'd show up.
Those
look,
huge burritos?
Yeah, I mean, look,
Oh, man.
you can offer me a really tiny square dish of really well prepared food by one of the best cooks in the world, but I'm gonna eat a burrito over that any day of the week. I love burritos stuffed with
Actually,
food.
recently, like the past couple of weeks, what I've been doing is I've been going to Taco Bell, and you know, like their dollar menu or whatever.
Yeah,
I just been buying like 10 things from the dollar menu. Just come home with like a bag of burritos, and I just sit there for like 2 hours watching Star Trek, eating burritos with like fire sauce. That's been my couple weeks. That's all I've been eating.
Burritos.
Because like chalupas and stuff, they're like $3 now. I don't want to spend $3 for
yeah.
a little chalupa. I want like 3 massive burritos for
Story
$3.
about Taco Bell. The Taco Bell in my town used to have a sign on the register that said, "If we don't ask you if you want a drink, it's free." So the one time I went in there with my cousin, and they didn't ask us for a drink. So we asked, "Hey, you didn't ask us for a drink. You get it for free." And they go, "It's only for the drive-through." But what? Why is it on your fucking desk? It's only for the drive-through.
That's a good point, man.
We got free drinks, but I mean, like, I didn't want to be a dick about it. You know what I mean? Because, like, you know, they don't run the company, but I mean, like, if it's for drive-through only, but why is it for drive-through only? I don't understand. It's the same.
Yeah, they felt like idiots. Like, damn, this guy just pwned us.
Like,
we have no choice but to give him a free drink.
I got the.
But it's very embarrassing though. I have a friend that like just likes to start up random arguments at like restaurants and stuff. It's really annoying because it's very embarrassing. He like we go through a drive-through, right? This is us going.
You know what? Those people are actually cool. I like those people.
Oh, we go through like McDonald's, right?
You know Karama.
Are you one of those people? You're one of those people, aren't you?
I wouldn't do it in public.
But this is always in public. We go through like a drive-through, right? And like she didn't ask him if he wanted a drink. It's kind of like the same situation, but it doesn't have a sign that you get a free drink. So after he already made the order and stuff, after he paid, he's like, "Wait, you didn't ask me for a drink. I want a free drink." And she's like, "Oh, we can't give you a free drink. Like, why would we give you a free drink?" He's like, "Well, you didn't ask me." And like he ended up arguing there for like 15 minutes. They called the manager. He asked for the manager, and like, oh my goodness, dude, he got a free drink though. So I think it would have been better to like pay that dollar than argue.
You'd be out of there quicker. You'd be eating. Like,
Yeah.
some customers.
Like the food is cold already. The food is cold by the time he's finished arguing for the drink. It's like, damn.
Working in retail, dude, some customers are just either they've had a bad day for some reason, but they're just in that store. They really want a confrontation. This mother and her daughter came by, and this is a dollar store. Okay, they bought 3 things. There's tax. There's sales tax. 6 cents on the dollar. You buy 3 things, you're gonna be paying $3.12. I say $3.12. The lady hands me $2. First of all, I don't fucking know how. She thought that was a good idea. I go, it's $3.12. She hands me another $1. I go, do you have 12 cents? Now her daughter's buying this thing. This is kind of like all you have to use your own money kind of deal. I have $3 in my hands. I go, do you have 12 cents? She goes, no. I go, do either of you have 12 cents? She goes, no, and why? It's $3.12, you fucking bitch. What more? What?
And why?
No, and why? Because I want to extort you 12 cents. So
12 cents will seem like it's the college, dude.
Yeah, like, yeah. Like, what the hell? What? Why, lady? Like, what the heck's that? And you get the people who, if like their credit card is like doesn't go through the first time or it doesn't read, they go, well, what did you do? Well, what did you do? You slid it through the machine. Like, I'm not back here typing in a code to fuck up your magnetic strip on your credit card machine. I'm not that diabolical. Our registers are running Windows 95. I don't have the materials to discombobulate your shit. Like, man, people love confrontation, especially when they bring in coupons for items that we don't like. They'll have a coupon for like a 36-ounce bottle of like dish cleaner, like the high quality brands, and they'll bring up a dollar store brand and hand me the coupon. Like, what? You know this isn't gonna work, but you know I'm gonna tell you no, and then they demand to see the manager, all that stuff. I think the best one ever was when I worked at Target, and I was there for the seasonal, just for the holidays, for holiday help, because really busy. And I had a guy come up and he asked me about a TV, and the TV on the wall. It was priced like, I don't know, like $1,200 or whatever. And he comes up to me and he goes, "Well, is this the price? Is this the price? Not a sale price?" I go, "Yeah, that's the price on the wall." He goes, "Well, how about this? How about if I give you about $900 for it?" And I'm like, I'm first, like, it's not a gypsy market, and I'm like, well, that's the price on the wall. I can't put it any lower. It's not on sale. He goes, I mean, it's not that much more, $900, and I'll walk out here with it. And I'm like, no, I said the same thing. Like, I can't, like, he goes, well, okay, how about this? How about if you get your manager and I'll talk to her instead? She's gonna tell you the same
What
fucking
is this like?
thing.
Yeah, it's like a bazaar, you just
You didn't just stumble onto Aladdin. Like, it's not the way it works. God, it's a corporation.
What is it, a garage sale?
Yeah. You didn't just surf through the internet and land on Craigslist in real life. You can't just do that. Like, what? Oh my god!
I love how people are like, "Oh, let me talk to your manager," and you're like, "Well, the manager's gonna say the same thing. They're not just gonna give you free shit. It doesn't work like that."
The manager's not Willy Wonka.
Welcome to capitalism, bitch.
The manager doesn't walk down in a crazy top hat and grant you free electronics. Like, it doesn't. Like, what the hell? The manager's a fat, obese woman who stinks, who's gonna tell you the same thing that I just did. You don't want to talk to her. Trust me. You'd rather hear it from me. Like, I just work here, man. Like, I think a lot of people forget that about places. It's like the teenagers who work at these places and young adults, whoever, who are stuck at these retail jobs, man, they don't give a fuck about this company. Like,
they just want the money.
Like, they're stuck there. They get stuck at this job or whatever, and the customers get mad at them, or if the sale price isn't marked down correctly, or if the catalog says this and the store price says this. Dude, I just came in here at like 4 o'clock. Leave me alone. I didn't even put that there. Like, what the heck? I'm not the human embodiment of Dollar Tree. But I guess when you put the name tag on, or the Target name tag, or the Dollar Tree name tag, you become the company in their eyes. You're the only person they can embody their anger towards. I've done it. I've gotten mad at an employee. I never yelled at them, but I wanted to punch them.
The only employees I get mad at are the idiot ones when you're just like, well, in your catalog it says this price. Why are you not giving it to me at this price?
Then they just like think up of a stupid excuse.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's run out. And I'm like, well, at the back it says it runs out tomorrow.
Yeah, there's been times like that.
Yeah, and this was a legit.
I hate talking to some of the employees that they actually don't know what the hell they're doing.
Mm.
I was buying a Mac. I was helping my dad buy a Mac, and you're allowed to like special order. You know how like when you buy the Mac, it's like the screen is very shiny. It's kind of like a glass like reflection. There's a big reflection, but you can like actually like put this like little coating on it like for extra like $50. And like I was talking to the guy trying to get that because my dad wanted that for his Mac, and he's like we don't have that. That doesn't exist. I'm like, yes, it does. And like, seriously, for 15 minutes, I had to like actually argue with him that exists until finally he went back and checked it, and he's like, oh yeah, we could do that for you. You know, it's like oh my goodness, like if you're working in this department,
I love the concrete. Like it doesn't exist. It just
yeah, it's like we cannot do that. There's no such thing. I'm like, dude, what the hell, man?
Like when you go to
and
McDonald's,
then, like, they finally come back and they're like, yeah, we're sorry that for the inconvenience, but yeah, we could do that for you. Yeah, it's like, damn, son of a bitch.
You should have got it for free for all the inconvenience that they gave you.
Yeah,
you're right. It was like what was it, Best Buy? Yeah, it was a Best Buy.
That's my favorite one. Was when I was buying a Mac as well. I used to work at Dick Smith, but the Dick Smith that I worked at didn't sell Macs because they were too small, and Apple was like, oh, you have to be a certain size. So I looked in the system to where the Macs were and the Mac that I wanted. And I was like, okay, there's only one left, and it's in this random ass one outside of town. So I drive up there, and I go up there and I've been like, okay, do you have this Mac? And they're like, no. And I was like, well, I just put it on hold. Do you have this Mac? They're like, no, no one ever put it on hold. No one ever put it on hold. And I'm just like, excuse me? I have access to your system. I put it on hold myself through the system. Do you have it? They're like, no.
Did they have it?
They had it.
Obviously, yeah.
It was in the hold section. They actually put it away and put it in the hold section. Instead of like, he was like, went looking in the actual Mac section. I'm like, no, it's in the hold section. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, there's many situations like that. I also hate it when people come up to you and ask you if you work there, but you don't. You're just a customer. And sometimes it's like, sometimes you might be like, I understand if you go to like Best Buy and you wear like a blue shirt, like a blue polo or whatever, and then like they come up to you. And they come up to you and like, hey, and they start asking you stuff like, excuse me, and you're like, oh, sorry, like I don't work here, my bad, But sometimes you're in Best Buy and you're wearing like a yellow shirt, and then like they come up to you and start like talking to you like, so excuse me, is this the price? I'm just, I don't work here, like, like damn, like how do you confuse me with the employee? Everybody's wearing blue. I'm wearing yellow, like really?
But you're young. You should know what goes on.
Yeah, I'd probably end up helping them out as well because like, the employees most of the time don't know what the hell they're talking about. Bill.
Yeah, hey man. I was top dog. I was so you know how many times I've told, like, people have asked me questions, like when I work at Target, questions about stuff and prices on stuff, and I've told them to go somewhere else. If that was found out, like, I would have been terminated before the seasonal help was up. Like, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to persuade them.
Oh, you're like Amazon is like twice as cheaper.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna, like, some old lady comes up to me and asks me a question about a camera or an iPod or a game. I'm not gonna, fucking be a dick. Like, I can't in my heart be an asshole and just totally just misguide them. I can't do it.
See, I was the same with the HDMI cables. Because if people get coming up to me and say like, which one's the best one, and I'm just like, well,
go buy online.
You can buy these online for like $3.
Yeah.
You don't need to pay like $200 for this.
I can't, dude. The amount of corruption that probably coats employees' teeth when they tell customers that the $70 monster HDMI cable with the super gold plating, fucking piss covered, is gonna give you the best. Man, I got on Amazon and I bought like a fucking 6-footer for like $4, and it works. And if it breaks, fucking, I'll buy another one for $4.
It's still cheaper.
Yeah. I'll buy.
You can buy like, you can buy like 10 of them, and you're still gonna be fine.
I'll just hand them out in the fucking corner for free. Become the Oprah of HDMI. Like, oh man.
That guy actually came back and bought a TV, so that was good. I got commission on that.
I remember Best Buy employees. Now, as much as I said, certain employees just work here. Best Buy employees are kind of like on a different level. I'm sure they equally don't care as much about the corporation, but at the same time, they're almost trained. And when they put on that name tag, they're programmed to just be really pesky. I went in there, my computer monitor broke. I went in there, I wanted the same size. My desk and my walls around my desk, I can only fit so much in here. So I go in there, I'm looking at the monitor. They have the monitor on display, but they don't have it out. But they don't have a sold out sticker on the price tag. So I asked him if he has any. He goes, yeah, we have some of those in the back. I go, okay, cool. And he goes, well, how about this instead? We have these 48-inch TVs on sale. Like, dude, I'm going from like a 21-inch monitor to a 48-inch TV. What? There's not even any. I want it for my computer. I mean, yeah, I can plug that into the TV.
No, a computer monitor, and TV, they're not even the same category. Like they're sold at like different areas of the store.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
I'm surprised you brought that up. Like, it blew my mind. I'm like, oh no, man, I just want it for my desk. Like, what?
No, you don't want it for your desk. You want a massive, huge TV. No, I want it for my desk.
What a deconstruct.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You want a huge TV.
I remember my dad went out there to buy a desktop. He just wanted a cheap one. He didn't want anything crazy with it. And he found one that was suitable. He showed me the specs or whatever. I said, yeah, that would work for you. And he went to Best Buy to go pick it up. And he said that the Geek Squad guy told him that if he doesn't pay for the extra service that allows the Geek Squad to place virus protection and whatever else they do to your computer, probably just look at it and jerk off on it. I don't fucking know what the Geek Squad does to your computer. That's different than if I just bought it. They told my dad that if he doesn't pay for that service, if he uses any sites like eBay or anything like that, that there's a high chance if you click on an auction, it could corrupt your entire hard drive and delete everything. Now, first of all, I've never heard of an eBay auction. It's eBay.
What is it, like black market eBay?
Yeah, what eBay are you going on?
I didn't know we had gone to the deep web to use eBay.
eBay.blackmarket.com. That's the eBay he was talking about.
Craigslist, I can understand.
Yeah, it's eBay. Clicking an
not
eBay
even
auction.
Craigslist.
You're clicking an eBay auction. You're not downloading anything. There's no, as far as I know, it's not possible to place a malicious script type ad onto your auction. So what the hell was that guy shitting out of his ass? Like, the Geek Squad likes to pride itself on like credibility and stuff, but that just seems like a total lie. Like, taking advantage of someone who might not look like they know what they're talking about when there's someone at home who told them exactly what to get, who knows what they're talking about. Like, just let them buy the thing and go home. Like people go in the store, and if they know exactly what they're looking for and they go and pick it out, chances are they don't want to listen to your additional bullshit, like, on things to get. Like,
the thing is, what people do is, like, what shopkeepers do, is they target the older people who wouldn't know and who did get information, because then they change the information. They're like, oh yeah, this is different, so buy this. It's like when we just had digital changeover for our TV. And then they got rid of all the analog signals. So my grandparents had to buy a PVR because they used to use VCRs to record TV still.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, you need a HDMI cable. Just get one after. You don't need to get one in store. No. What they got was a virus-protected HDMI monster cable that cost them upwards of $200 because the shopkeeper said it had virus protection in it.
You might get
a virus protection HDMI cable. Oh,
yeah, it has virus protection. I'm just like, what do you need virus protecting against?
Man, they just take advantage of us people.
It actually says that on the box though, virus protection. And I'm just looking at it like, what? This should be illegal.
Does this even exist?
How can you have virus protection in a freaking HDMI cable?
You better watch out. I hear they're.
Is it like a special coating they have to like spray the virus protection on or something? Like,
well, it was gold, so. Well, it wasn't real gold. I learned that.
Is someone placing viruses on the series finale of The Office? Like, what's going on?
That would actually make them have to show The Office in Australia. All we get is reality TV crap. Mind you, that is a virus, so stops them from showing.
Maybe that's what it does. Maybe that was the point.
It doesn't show the latest episode of American Idol. That would be amazing.
That's unbelievable, though, man. That's such a...
And I was starting to take it back, and they're just like, no, don't worry about it. We've already got it now. I'm just like, I'm really angry. I want to take this back.
Yes. I mean, I know certain places push, like, commission. Like, if an employee gets so many sales on a certain accessory, or I know, they get a bump or a raise or a little bit of percentage. Like, I know at Target there was the 5-minute challenge, which I never did. I got in trouble for it. You had to let the manager know on the walkie-talkie that you're starting the 5-minute challenge. And what the 5-minute challenge was, you had to try and sell as many electronic accessories in that 5-minute period, which is like cell phone cases, iPad cases, whatever. And if you didn't do it, you got in trouble. But like, first of all, in 5 minutes, if I could possibly find someone who is specifically, I can't just sell a random guy in a cell phone case. Like, hey, you looking over there at the Wii games? How about a cell phone case? Or like, it doesn't fucking work that way, especially in 5 minutes. Like in 5 minutes, I'm only talking to one guy. But you get like a bonus, or you win a gift card, but I mean, like,
you have to speed talk, and then if he's asking you a question, you're just like, no, don't, shut up, just buy it.
Like, yeah, no, man, the cell phone case is gonna protect you against viruses, man. You gotta buy this thing. Like,
a virus protection cell phone case.
I mean, that's where some of the motivation comes from, but some of them are just really dicky about it. Like, they don't have to be as, like, in good conscience. Even if I got a bonus, like, I would never tell someone to buy that expensive of a cable, especially with such a bullshit feature on it. Virus protection.
I guess if you put virus protection on something, it sells.
Yeah, no, definitely.
No, put gold plating, fake gold plating on something, it sells. If you just mark it up, it sells because it sounds more.
Yep.
Gold plating virus protection PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Done. You can sell that for $2,000 and it'll still sell.
That's like $1,999.99. Yep.
I'm surprised at the gold.
What is it? In Australia, it would be about $5,000, but that's just here.
What was $5,000?
The PlayStation. That was $2,000 in America.
Oh, the gold plated. Yeah. It's tough shit, man.
That's all right. We can deal. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well.
Have we exhausted this topic?
Yeah, retail.
I have a feeling we have exhausted this topic.
Well, I have one more crazy customer story to tell you. I've been saving this one for something. I tweeted about it, but I've been saving it for some sort of medium like this. The Miniverse is the perfect spot for it. I had a customer, come up to me with his wife, and he was buying condiments, ketchups, mustards.
I thought you actually said condoms, and I'm just like,
oh no, we don't sell condoms at the Dollar Tree. That would be
that's
interesting.
You got 50% chance of getting pregnant. We're sorry.
Yeah,
they'd be sold out. They would be sold out right away.
Yeah, that's when I tell them to go somewhere else and buy the gold-plated condom with
virus protection,
with malware protection.
To protect against STDs. That would work actually.
Yeah,
condoms with virus protection that protects against STDs.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
That would be a lie sometimes. Not always.
Anyways,
what?
Yes, this customer was purchasing condiments, and it was like a Friday night, and I asked him, "How you doing?" He goes, "Hey, good now that I'm buying this." I'm like, "Oh yeah." He goes, "This is gonna make my Friday night so much more interesting," and I'm just like, "Okay." I didn't really ask. He nudges his wife, goes, "We're gonna have fun with this stuff," and he's just laughing. He's like looking at me, like laughing and saying this stuff, looking me right in the eyes, and he's telling me, "You should see what I do with the horseradish. I rub it all over my body." And he's looking at me in the fucking eyeball, saying this shit to me, and his wife's cracking up, and he's not cracking up at this point. When he's telling me about the horseradish on his genitals, he's no longer laughing. He's looking at me, telling me that he rubs horseradish all over his and his wife's body.
I don't even like horseradish normally.
Horseradish
wouldn't it burn?
It burns. It burns your lips.
Yeah.
I imagine balls. Especially But anyways, yeah.
He like robs someone. He's like, oh man, I love the burn.
Yeah,
imagine if it got into like your urethra or something.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you're fucked. Like
That-
like
I can't deal. I can't deal.
like yeah, and he's talking to me. He's looking at me. And he's telling me how he uses this stuff for a fun weekend night, and how he uses honey and like ketchup and all this mustard. All he bought were condiments. I totally believe this man. Because that's all he bought.
You don't think he was you don't think he was joking?
I don't think this man was joking at all. This man had an air of seriousness about him. Like, and I wish, like I wish in this moment I was making this story up, like because it just seems so ridiculous. Oh, how stereotypical of a Dollar Tree. You got a man that told you he puts horseradish on his dick. Like, oh, what a funny joke tweet or a funny. No, this happened. Like,
I don't really think that's stereotypical.
I
don't know about you guys in America, but over here that's not stereotypical.
It's probably stereotypical only in Pennsylvania.
And at the Dollar Tree that Bill works at.
You know what? The more I think about it, yeah, I guess the stereotypical Dollar Tree shopper is not typically associated with the horseradish genital man. I don't think.
Now Walmart, I can understand.
I just can't believe he told me this.
And his wife was just laughing, like,
giggling, as if like either A, like she knew it was a joke, or B, she knows how fun that is. Like,
oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, like, woo-hoo, like horseradish on my bum. Like, oh, man.
Oh.
He makes a, that's a killer barbecue right there, I guess.
Oh, yeah, dude.
A lot of crazy customers. I mean, like, I don't hate the job.
People are just crazy. Just like, crazy.
I don't hate it. It's not a hard job when I do a Dollar Tree. And the amount of people that come through there a day that are crazy more than makes up for it. And I always think of, like, all these people who come through my line are all going to do something after they leave the store, like, all of their own life. And, like, they all cross my path at some point. And, like, as much as that's, might be a stretch for me thinking about how cool my job is as a retail cashier at a crappy Dollar Tree, I think that's pretty cool. The fate.
That's pretty. You're looking at that job in like a very positive light.
My part-time job. I'm crossing the paths and destinies of all of these people. I think it's very.
Like they might remember. You might change their life.
Yeah, I might
by selling them horseradish.
That man.
That guy's probably like
if it gets into certain places.
Yeah, he's like in a hospital right now.
Yeah, because the Dollar Tree horseradish had a certain ingredient in it that made his dick bleed. So I mean, like, I changed his life by.
If you're gonna get horseradish for consummating sex, you don't get it from the Dollar Tree. You get it some nice horseradish from a farm somewhere. Like some proper stuff, not those shitty stuff that will burn you.
Yeah, like whatever, like has some. He's allergic then, and his like balls puff up or something, and he's like
comes back in. Hey, you made my balls puff up by selling me that horseradish, man.
He files a report against you.
Alternatively, he puts on his shaft, and that thing just grows, and he's just like, "Yep, I'm happy." That's probably why he does it. Actually,
I got the biggest dick thanks to this horseradish. It's all over the news. Man grows biggest dick thanks to like. Hillshire Farms horseradish.
There's gonna be those like pop-ups popping up with like his recipe, like ketchup, horseradish, and like a little bit of mayonnaise.
It's an outburst of men just buying this horseradish and rubbing it on their wiener.
Guaranteed, it will grow yours 3 times the size.
I once had a guy throw a box of coffee at me. For absolutely no reason. He came back, he asked me where the coffee flavors were. Like, like whatever the vanillas and whatever. And I told him what aisle they were in. And he came out of the aisle with a box in his hand. And he goes, "You lied to me, goddammit! There's only one flavor back there!" And he whipped it out my register. Like,
yeah, he was very disappointed in your selection.
I think the problem is that he doesn't need that coffee.
Dude, fuck. This is $1.
Yeah. If you really want,
what do you expect?
If you want
we sell everything for $1.
If you want the really awesome deluxe flavors of coffee, you're gonna want to go somewhere.
Like shit, like you're gonna go to a Dollar Tree and get all these like different Starbucks flavored coffees.
But I think the caffeine is what is doing that. I think he needs to cut the shit out. Probably that's the least of it.
Yeah, he's probably having it fixed.
It's like we have like a whole little dollar pharmacy section over there. Go check that out. Maybe you'll find something there that you need.
Yeah.
to calm you down.
Just don't take the codeine. That will be bad for you.
LA, like no normal person throws a box of coffee.
May I recommend you horseradish, sir?
Yeah, it does wonders for your penis.
So what we've worked out today is that horseradish makes your penis grow because you're allergic to it.
Yes.
Minimum 3 times the size.
And that monster cables protect from STDs.
Yeah. Welcome to the Miniverse, everybody.
Where this is normal.
Hey,
I think every time we had an episode, it had some weird shit in it. Every time.
Yes.
So far.
I think that's the point. I think that's why people keep watching us. Is it just the weird shit that we do?
So, Ben, like,
Bill, I just cannot wait for Bill Son. Bill Son is probably going to be.
Oh, it's going to be such an easy one to write, dude. I had a hard time with the last one.
That was good.
It was a good one. I went through like a bunch of different versions of it, and then I decided, hey, why not just sing about Yoko Ono instead of trying to sing about like something else? And it worked.
Once we release a CD, there'll be a special section where these deleted, like extra features. We'll include an extra CD of Bill like screwing up.
My hope is that one day someone requests a soundtrack for the Miniverse. I have all the files.
We'll have to release it on iTunes on like our podcasts.
I will gladly. Like our podcast.
$1.99 per track. I think that's fair.
But yeah, no, this will be a really fun song to make. I'm really excited to make this one. Should be interesting.
You definitely have a lot of topics to choose from.
Oh god, yeah. Anything else that you guys want to talk about? Anything anime related or anything?
I might remind people that Disturbed Geniuses will be joining us next week at 7:30 p.m. PDT.
PDD.
Is that right?
Yeah, it is actually.
Yes.
Yeah, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time.
Or if you live in Australia, like I do, it's midday. Literally, it's midday.
And if you're in any other time zone, we don't know.
No.
Google it.
Anyways, yes. She will be on the show, so we would like you to email us questions at...
Please. Not like this week. You guys suck.
We love you guys, but you suck.
Yeah. I mean, also, Daz, it didn't help that you said it was casual verse instead of Miniverse.
Yeah, like what's you today?
We've got too many verses.
You invited me today, like, hey, you want to record a casual verse? I'm like, don't you mean Miniverse? Like, get your shit together, man.
This is gonna be the fourth Miniverse.
I woke up literally probably about like a second after I got Bill's message. And I'm just like, oh, I just got your message.
By the way, guys, we're working on our first ideas or first episode of the Foodverse. So send us your suggestions for Foodverse.
Are we? This is news to me.
Oh, this is real. This is real. It exists.
Okay then. Awesome.
Don't be like that guy at Best Buy that's like it doesn't exist.
I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I was like, this is the first time I've heard about it.
This is the first time I've ever mentioned it. So.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I just thought of it. I just literally thought of it like 15 seconds ago.
Can we make it like to do the food? Because I'm actually quite hungry at the moment. I haven't eaten lunch. I'm hungry.
We will just cook over Skype.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Turn on Skype. Daza will buy the 3-way camera because you have to pay like weekly to have that.
A what?
And then you will. It's part of the plan. And then we'll just cook eggs and ham. Green eggs and ham. Huh? Get my reference?
Dr. Seuss speak, baby.
Yeah, we get the Dr. Seuss reference.
It's like nobody knows that. Dr. Seuss is like so like underground. Like when the Green Eggs and Ham movie comes out, I'm gonna be like, I read the book first. I'm gonna be like, what is this shit? It's nothing like the book.
He is so underground. He is dead.
Oh wow. Too soon? No. Okay.
Welcome to the world of Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss first.
With the Toos and the Gadoos. Dr. Seuss, let me tell you something before we leave here. He's a great imagination. He made some incredible looking creatures. Maybe. They're kind of weird looking. But the man decided, okay, as a cop-out. Oh, how do I rhyme this word? Let's just make up another word. that doesn't actually exist, so I can rhyme it.
Yeah, how many? There's probably like if you Google search, like I'm gonna Google search, how many words did Dr. Seuss make up?
So many.
You guys can say that, but Shakespeare made like 15,000 words that we now use daily.
Yeah, but when's the last time you used a word by Dr. Seuss?
Nerd is by Dr. Seuss.
Is it really?
Yep.
Is that Atomic Alarm?
It is
by Dr. Seuss.
It is. It's his Atomic Alarm book.
What? What the Dr.
Words made up.
I'm sorry.
Dr.
Did he actually make the word nerd?
Yeah,
he did actually. I know about.
Wow, it is.
Grinch was made up by him as well.
Oh,
Oobleck. Sneeches, Skirts, Zillow, Onceler, Thneeds, Walkit, Squitch,
there's a Walkit in
Midwinter
my pocket.
Jicker, Zax, Zlock, Zert. He made up a lot of words. I'm not gonna read all of them.
Yeah.
Use. Here's one of my personal favorites. Bipo Nabungus.
Because that's daily lexicon, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at this Bipo Lagungus over here at the drive-thru. He's taking too long to order.
Here's the longest word he's made up. Ham ika shnim ika shnam ika shnoop. Schnup. My bad. Sorry for the mispronunciation.
Son of a bitch.
But yeah, nerd. That's just probably like the only word that we still use that he made up. That's a good word, though.
It is a good word. Anyway, that said, networkaniverse@gmail.com. Tweet us at Aniverse Network, #Aniverse, or find us on Facebook at the Aniverse Podcast. We have been the Miniverse.
And baby, I'm out.
Baby, we're out. We're a team.
Hey, no, I'm just leaving. You guys are continuing doing this like you did last week.
What?
When you left.
I did not leave. I was there the whole time. I just muted my mic. I went to Best Buy. See this? Foreshadowing to this conversation.
Boom. See you guys, baby.
See ya.